The Retro Room.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Retro Room. Chris here with you. Today we got a great episode of something I've been wanting to do for a while. It's something in history that I've always found fascinating. But today we are going to learn about the presidents that were before George Washington, our first president of the United States. That's right, we're going to talk about the men who were president before President George Washington in 1789. Now, before George Washington, there were indeed men who held the title president, but they weren't presidents of the United States as we know the office today. They served under earlier forms of American government before the U.S. Constitution created the presidency in 1789. Here's how it breaks down. Before the Constitution in 1774 through 1789, the American colonies were governed by the Continental Congress and later the Articles of Confederation. Both had a presiding officer called the President of the Continental Congress or President of the United States in Congress assembled. These presidents mostly chaired meetings and had very little executive power, nothing like the modern presidency. Examples of pre-Washington presidents: Peyton Randolph, first president of the Continental Congress in 1774. John Hancock served as president during the Revolution. Elias Boudinot, Thomas Mifflin, and John Hanson, presidents under the Articles of Confederation. Okay? And then, of course, George Washington in 1789. Washington was the first president under the U.S. Constitution, which established the executive branch we know today, with real powers, elections, and terms of office. So while there were presidents before Washington, he was the first true president of the United States of America in the modern sense. Here actually were several men called president before George Washington, but they served under the Continental Congress and Articles of Confederation, not the U.S. Constitution. Their role was more like a chairman or moderator, not a powerful executive leader like a modern president. But here's the list of them in order. The presidents of the Continental Congress ran from 1774 to 1781. First man being Peyton Randolph. He served September 5th, 1774 through October 22nd, 1774. Then next we had Henry Middleton. He served October 22nd to 1774 from May 10th to 1775. After him we had Peyton Randolph again, May 10th, 1775 to May 24th that same year. Next, Mr. John Hancock, May 24th, 1775 to October 31st, 1777. After him, Mr. Henry Lawrence, November 1st, 1777 through December 9th, 1778. And John Jay, December 10th, 1778 through September 27th, 1779. Then lastly, Samuel Huntington, September 28th, 1779 through March 1st, 1781. Now, presidents under the Articles of Confederation, 1781 to 1789, officially titled President of the United States in Congress assembled. Samuel Huntington, March 1st, 1781 to July 6, 1781. Thomas McKean, July 10th, 1781, that same year, November 5th. Josh Hanson, November 5th, 1781 through November 4th, 1782. Elias Boudinot, November 4th, 1782, November 3rd, 1783. Thomas Mifflin, November 3rd, 1783 through June 3rd of 1784. Richard Henry Lee, November 3rd, 1784 through November 23rd, 1785. John Hancock, November 23rd, 1785, June 6th, 1786. Largely ceremonial, but he was ill. Nathaniel Gorham, June 6, 1786 through February 2nd, 1787. Arthur St. Clair, February 2nd, 1787 to November 4th of 1787. Cyrus Griffith, January 22nd, 1788 through November 2nd of 1788. Then in 1789, George Washington became the first president of the United States under the U.S. Constitution, creating the presidency as we know it today.
Thank you for watching today's episode. Please leave a like and subscribe down at the bottom. Don't forget to hit that notification bell.
The Retro Room.